Division C, the etheric body and prana. The etheric body and prana 34 Serpent Power, pp. 94, 95.34i. The nature of the etheric body. 1. Its purpose and description. 2. 8 statements. II. The nature of prana. 1. Solar prana. 2. Planetary prana. 3. The prana of forms. II. The function of the etheric body. 1. It is the receiver of prana. 2. It is the assimilator of prana. 3. It is the transmitter of prana. 4. Disorders of the etheric body. IV. Macrocosmic and microcosmic ethers. 1. The planetary logos and the ethers. 2. Cosmic and systemic ethers. 3. Protective purpose of etheric body. V. Death and the etheric body. 1. Microcosmic death. 2. Macrocosmic pralaya. I. The nature of the etheric body. In our consideration of the internal fires of the system we shall find much of very real interest to the coming generation of thinkers for 3 main reasons, which might be enumerated as follows: 1. Its purpose and description. First. In the study of the etheric body lies hid, for scientists and those of the medical profession, a fuller comprehension of the laws of matter and the laws of health. The word health has become too localized in the past, and its meaning confined to the sanity of the body corporeal, to the cooperative action of the atoms of the physical body of man, and to the full expression of the powers of the physical elemental. In days to come it will be realized that the health of man is dependent upon the health of all allied evolutions, and upon the cooperative action and full expression of the matter of the planet and of the planetary elemental, who is himself a composite manifestation of the physical elementals of all manifested nature. Second. In the study of the etheric body and prana lies the revelation of the effects of those rays of the sun which, for lack of better expression, we will call solar pranic emanations. These solar pranic emanations are the produced effect of the central heat of the sun approaching other bodies within the solar system by one of the 3 main channels of contact, and producing on the bodies then contacted certain effects differing somewhat from those produced by the other emanations. These effects might be considered as definitely stimulating and constructive, and, through their essential quality, as producing conditions that further the growth of cellular matter, and concern its adjustment to environing conditions. They concern likewise the internal health, demonstrating as the heat of the atom, and its consequent activity, and the uniform evolution of the form of which that particular atom of matter forms a constituent part. Emanative prana does little in connection with form building. That is not its province, but it conserves the form through the preservation of the health of its component parts. Other rays of the sun act differently, upon the forms and upon their substance. Some perform the work of the destroyer of forms, and others carry on the work of cohering, and of attracting. The work of the destroyer, and of the preserver is carried on under the law of attraction, and repulsion. Some rays definitely produce accelerated motion, others produce retardation. The ones we are dealing with here, pranic solar emanations, work within the 4 ethers, that matter which, though physical, is not as yet objectively visible to the eye of man. They are the basis of all physical plane life considered solely in connection with the life of the physical plane atoms of matter, their inherent heat and their rotary motion. These emanations are the basis of that fire by friction, which demonstrates in the activity of matter. Finally, in the study of the etheric body and prana comes comprehension of the method of logoic manifestation, and therefore much of interest to the metaphysician, and all abstract thinkers. The etheric body of man holds hid the secret of his objectivity. It has its correspondence on the archetypal plane, the plane we call that of the divine manifestation, the first plane of our solar system, the plane body. The matter of that highest plane is called often the sea of fire, and it is the root of the akasha, the term applied to the substance of the second plane of manifestation. Let us trace the analogy a little more in detail, for in its just apprehension will be found much of illumination and much that will serve to elucidate problems both macrocosmic and microcosmic. We will begin with man and his etheric body. The etheric body has been described as a network, permeated with fire, or as a web, animated with golden light. It is spoken of in the Bible as the golden bowl. It is a composition of that matter of the physical plane which we call etheric, and its shape is brought about by the fine interlacing strands of this matter being built by the action of the lesser builders into the form or mold upon which later the dense physical body can be molded. Under the law of attraction, the denser matter of the physical plane is made to cohere to this vitalized form, and is gradually built up around it, and within it, until the interpenetration is so complete that the two forms make but one unit. The pranic emanations of the etheric body itself play upon the dense physical body in the same manner as the pranic emanations of the sun play upon the etheric body. It is all one vast system of transmission, and of interdependence within the system. All receive in order to give, and to pass on to that which is lesser or not so evolved. Upon every plane this process can be seen. Thus the etheric body forms the archetypal plane in relation to the dense physical body. The thinker on his own plane stands, in relation to the physical, as the logos to his system. In the synthesis of thought it might be expressed thus. The thinker on the astral plane, the plane of desire and of necessity, stands to the physical body as the logos on the cosmic astral plane stands to his system. As we continue the study we will work out the correspondence in the cosmos, the system, and in the three worlds, for we need to remember that the analogy must be perfect. 1. Man, the microcosm, the manifesting monad, or one. 2. The heavenly man, the planetary logos, or the manifesting group. 3. The grand man of the heavens, the macrocosm, the solar logos, the manifestation of all groups, and of all evolutions within his body, the solar system. All these bodies, the body of a man, a planetary logos, and a solar logos, are the product of desire originating on the planes of abstract mind, whether cosmic, systemic, or mind in the three worlds, whether cosmic desire mind or human desire mind, and all their bodies are sons of necessity, as H.P.B. so aptly expressed it. 35, 36 thing below. Some thoughts on the Gita, pp. 18, 134.362. 8 statements. It is with the etheric bodies of all we are dealing, and with their vivification by prana, whether cosmic, solar, planetary, or human, with the organs of reception and with the basis of emanations. Here, therefore, we can arrive at certain dicta and the etheric body which for purposes of clarity might well be enumerated. First, the etheric body is the mold of the physical body. Second, the etheric body is the archetype upon which the dense physical form is built, whether it is the form of a solar system, or of a human body in any one incarnation. Third, the etheric body is a web or network of fine interlacing channels, formed of matter of the four ethers, and built into a specific form. It forms a focal point for certain radiatory emanations, which vivify, stimulate and produce the rotary action of matter. Fourth, these pranic emanations when focalized and received, react upon the dense matter which is built upon the etheric scaffolding and framework. Fifth, this etheric web, during incarnation, forms a barrier between the physical and astral planes, which can only be transcended when consciousness is sufficiently developed to permit of escape. This can be seen in both the microcosm and the macrocosm. When a man has, through meditation and concentration, expanded his consciousness to a certain point, he is enabled to include the subtler planes, and to escape beyond the limits of the dividing web. Stop. Physical SUP planes. Solar system planes. 1. First ether. Atomic plane. Body. Divine. Sea of fire. First cosmic ether. 2. Second ether. Subatomic anupadaka. Monadic plane. Akasha. Second cosmic ether. 3. Third ether. Superetheric atmic. Spiritual plane. Ether. Third cosmic ether. 4. Fourth ether. Supergaseous buddhic. Intuitional plane. Air. Fourth cosmic ether. Dense physical planes of humanity. 5. Gaseous. Subetheric mental. Fire. Cosmic gaseous. 6. Liquid astral. Emotional plane. Water. Cosmic liquid. 7. Earthly. Dense physical plane. Earth. Cosmic dense. When the Logos has expanded his consciousness on cosmic levels, he can then transcend the logoic etheric web, and escape beyond the ring-pass knot of his objective manifestation. In thinking out this analogy, we must hold closely in mind the fact that the 7 major planes of our solar system are the 7 subplanes of the cosmic physical, or the lowest cosmic plane. We might note here the accurate working out of the correspondence in matter, and the radiatory correspondence is equally accurate. 6th. In all the 3 bodies, human, planetary, and systemic or logoic, will be found a great organ within the organism which acts as the receiver of prana. This organ has its etheric manifestation, and its dense physical correspondence. In the system, the organ of cosmic prana, of the force vitalizing matter, is the central sun, which is the direct receiver and dispenser of cosmic radiation. This is one of the threefold divisions of the primordial ray of active intelligence. Each of the cosmic rays is in essence threefold, a fact which is oft overlooked, though logically obvious. Each ray is the vehicle for a cosmic entity, and all existence is necessarily triple in manifestation. The central sun has within its periphery a center of reception with the surface radiation. In the planet there will be found a similar organ, or receiver within its etheric body, the locality of which is not for exoteric publication and cannot therefore be revealed. It is connected with the location of the 2 poles, north and south, and is the center around which the globe rotates, and is the source of the legend of a sacred fertile land within the sphere of polar influences. The mythic land of exceeding fertility, of abundant luxuriance, and of phenomenal growth, vegetable, animal and human, would naturally lie where prana is received. It is the esoteric Garden of Eden, the land of physical perfection. Surface radiation demonstrates, after distribution, as planetary prana. In man, the organ of reception is the spleen through its etheric counterpart. After distribution over the entire body via the etheric network, it demonstrates in